Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your general guidance for the next 3 to 4 weeks or so with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome, thank you for being here. Get yourself a cup of tea. It's tea and tarot time with Julie, or coffee or wine or whatever it is that you want. Get your feet up, get comfy. We're going to be looking at the energy for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching for the rest of April, more or less. All right, my beautiful people, let's see what's going on then. Oh, quick announcement for those of you interested in my London or Orlando events, 4 or 5 weeks now. We are closing the ticket sales at the end of the month, so time's running out if you want to get yourself a ticket. The link is below. It's the Abundance Mindset workshop with me, small intimate group teaching you all about getting into that abundance mindset. All right, let's see what's going on then. Let's bring the camera down. Now, we have survived that quite tricky energy through the end of March. So, how are you feeling now? Your first card out is Orphaned. Fork in the road. Come to the edge. Right, I want one more from the Energy Oracle. Those are the wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, I want that one. All right. Healer of the Ages. It's interesting. I said to you, how have you survived? Okay, and what we've got coming out has been some difficult energy going on. All right, it has for all of us. Let's have a little chat about this for a minute. In different ways, this energy that started really kicking off middle of March when we had the first eclipse, and then the 2 weeks till the second eclipse, there was issues with sleep, there was issues with dreams, lots of you were feeling unwell, relationships were tricky, just all sorts of stuff coming up. Was for me too. I don't know how I carried on working through that. We all felt it in different ways, okay? But your first card out, this Orphan card, what it may have been triggering for you is a feeling of isolation, lack of support, feeling alone, not really seeing people. A lot of people went to ground, as I call it, kind of went into hermit mode, shut the door, I don't want to see anybody. You know, it was just, yeah, it was quite intense. So here we are now, coming into the second week of April, and we can feel the release. We can feel that whatever that tightness was that you were feeling is probably starting to feel a lot better now. It is for me. I've been sleeping better the last few days, but it was quite tricky, wasn't it? All right. So if you've been feeling this energy, it's a number 5. Fives are challenging cards, but they stretch us. They make us see something, be aware of something. So any part of you that's been feeling this very sad, alone, nobody loves me, I'm all on my own in the dark kind of energy, that is shifting. You are now moving into a different space. Fork in the road. Okay, fork in the road, number 13. This is a 4. 4s are about your foundation. So we're moving into stronger times now. I think for many people, and I've seen a lot of clients over the last 3 months, but a lot of people in March were saying, like, stuff's coming up for me that I didn't even know was there. Stuff from the past or stuff I thought I'd healed suddenly kind of reared its head again. But it does feel as if that's moving on out now. We were in all of that retrograde energy as well, and we are still a little bit in the shadow period of that. But it is moving out. So you're in this fork in the road now, right? What have I learned from that? What have I healed from that? Where do I go from here? So you're being asked to come to the edge. This is a card of taking a risk, okay? It's kind of the pre-fool energy. The fool is ready to take a leap of faith and jump in, right? This is more, I'll come to the edge and have a little look, okay? I'll peer over the parapet and see what I think, all right? So we're preparing. It's an energy of preparing. So we're still in this healing energy. So whilst we are kind of coming to the edge and having a little look, we're allowing the healing to take place. Beautiful picture of Jesus here, the healing energy, the Christ light, just still in this healing mode, right? So let's add in some tarot and find out some more, okay? All right. Now, this is your general energy, okay? But we will then also look at money and career and love and connections. But let's find out what's going on with the general energy first of all. This is the Tarot of Dreams, okay? All the cards I use are linked below. Yeah, see, there's that devil energy with the orphan stuff, all right? Ah, the Magician, lovely. Death, yep, the ending, the transition, the new beginning. And look at that with the Empress. 4 major arcana cards. Whoa, that's a lot. So what do I mean when I say that's a lot? Major arcana cards, all 4 here, are significant shifts, right? Big stuff, not the day-to-day nitty-gritty, the big stuff, the important stuff. Tell me more. Okay, we've got the Emperor coming out, another major arcana. With the 4 of Wands, there's a celebration. That can be a new home for some of you. We've got the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Coins. Okay, I really like this for you. I really do. Okay, so we'll find out some more. This is the affirmations, okay, from hoping to have in the original deck. What's the main, oh well, okay, then that's what's the main affirmations for you. I treat myself and others with respect. I am happy and comfortable to be seen. I welcome success into my life in all its forms. Right. Sagittarius just had this one. I want to get a couple of these. These are the Everyday Spirit Guide Affirmation cards by Let Go and Flow. Let's see what they want to add. Abundance, rich inside and out. And fear. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Fear comes up to be let go. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Fear. Now, we've got the Devil card showing up there. That's the fears, the restrictions, the I can't, it's impossible, nothing works. Right? All of that helpless, hopeless energy. I'm trapped, I'm stuck. That's the fear. Now, as the card says, it comes up to be let go. Everything you want's on the other side of fear. Now, it's interesting you've got the abundance card because Sagittarius also had this. So for my Capricorns that are near the cusp, it's probably worth you watching the Capricorn reading as well. Okay? Right. So you've got this abundance energy. Rich inside out. Generous money flow. Prosperity is on its way. Now, I said this to Sag as well. Rich inside out. I want you to understand that everything comes from the inside first before it goes out, right? Not the outside in, the inside out. So that abundance, when we are in the energy of abundance within ourselves, within our being, when we feel abundant, then abundance moves into our life from the outside. But we have to get into it in the inside first, okay? So how can you get into that abundance energy, the abundance mindset, okay? That I am abundant now, right? As we do that, I want you to come into this space because it's under the I treat myself and others with respect. Okay, linking in with respect. Do I respect the abundance I have now? Do I even notice it? Do I even see it? Or do I, believe that I'm in a lack of abundance energy? Right, we can tend to do that. I want more energy, I want more money, I want more love. And that puts us in this lack energy saying, I don't have enough right now. And so that keeps showing up. That's what the Orphan card is, the lack energy. Okay, so what we want to do is shift that by recognizing the devil underneath it, which is the see, nobody loves you, nobody wants you, just give up, you're pathetic, all the negative. That's the devil energy. That's the fear. That's the insecurity. That's the lack energy. All right, so we need to shift it. We need to see that we're already abundant now. Even if you want more money and even if you want more energy and more love, all of those can be true. Can we find it in ourselves to say, I actually have love in my life right now, even if there's nobody else around me, because I love me and spirit loves me and the universe loves me and life loves me. And so I am so loving and loved right now. That's what's going to bring love towards you. The same with money. Even if we want more, even if there's not enough, we say, well, have I got a roof over my head? Have I got food in the fridge? Am I abundant right now? Can I find a way to get into that right now? Yes. Do that and then more will show up. All right. So let's have a look at it in more detail. I treat myself and others with respect. And as I do that, I step into this abundance energy. When I'm happy and comfortable to be seen, I'm welcoming success into my life in all its forms. Now that success and being seen can create fear in me, but the other side of fear is everything that I want. So I need to shift that fear, get out of that fear, that devil energy, so that I can embrace and welcome that success coming in. So how do we get rid of that devil energy? Well, first of all, it's to recognize this orphaned energy, which is feeling alone, unsupported, and in a negative space. Let's recognize it. Let's not dress it up. Right, and then we're going to put healing energy into it. We're going to overcome this fear by stepping into our Emperor energy. Now, the Emperor is the Aries energy, and this is Aries season. So as I use this energy, this Mars energy, this determined, powerful, I'm in charge of my life and my future, and I'm also in charge of my fear and my thoughts. And I can choose to overcome them, to say, look, feel the fear and do it anyway, as the book says. And yeah, okay, I may not have loads of people in my life loving me, and I may be very unsupported, but I can support myself, I can love myself, and I can focus on growing that love. And I'm going to trust that I can then move into a different path, fork in the road, that I can step into manifesting something new that is more enriching for me. So that is more enriching for me with that Four of Wands can be a new job, a new home, a new relationship. The Four of Wands is a very positive, happy card. It's saying, I've done the work and I've put my cornerstones in place, and now I can build up from there. I'm building it up from a place of empowerment, from a place of self-belief and self-worth, because the Emperor is the Emperor. Yeah, he doesn't have any doubts and fears. He overcomes that devil energy quite easily. So he's ready to go in a different direction. He's ready to come to the edge and have a peek over what that path might look like if I try it differently. I'm in my manifesting energy with the Magician here. So I'm in the magic to create that next step on that fork in the road. So this could be a new job, an upgrade, a promotion, an improvement. This could be a new home, or welcoming somebody or something into my home, a person, a pet, a lodger, a partner, whatever it is. I'm ready. I'm ready. So I recognize that it's been tough, but I'm overcoming that fear, and I'm allowing myself to step into the abundance that is my divine right. So I'm ready. Now I look clearly at the edge, all right, what's on the other side, what that path, that new path might look like and feel like, and I'm ready to bring to an end and a close the old path that was lack and lonely and sad. I'm ready to end that. But I need to come up with a plan. The Seven of Swords is a card of deceit, deception. It's also a card of strategy and planning and action. So what is the deceit, deception? Perhaps I've been waiting and convincing myself that, it's going to get better all by itself, and it hasn't. Perhaps I've been saying that, I don't trust people, and that's why I have, I don't want any relationships. I don't want love again. I don't want friends, because they just let you down. See, that's the devil energy saying, just stay where you are, don't bother. But if I come to the edge and I allow that old thinking to die, and I come up with a plan about, I'm willing to ... what am I willing to do? make friends with my neighbours? Am I willing to join some groups so I get to know people? Am I willing to step out and start dating? Am I willing to what? That's your plan. And as you step into that plan, you bring healing into the situation that was holding you back, right? Because whenever we shut the world out, it's because we're hurting. It's because we're scared. It's because we believe that it's too risky and too dangerous. But if we can put healing into that, along with that power and strength and that determination, then we can move out of that and into this beautiful creating energy of the Empress. Look at the balance we have here. We've got the Emperor and the Empress, right? So we've got the powerful determination coupled with this beautiful energy of creating a beautiful life. In this deck, she's holding a baby. In other decks, she's pregnant. Either way, it signifies sow the seeds now for what you want in the future, and that will come to bear, all right? So in this card, you see fruits, and this is the abundance, the baby that she's created by sowing the seeds and being in that creative flow. And this all represents a beautiful life. So the beauty is here. So I want to heal any part of my world and life that says I can't, that I'm all alone and that can't change. Yes, it can. But I want to plan, and I want to be willing to let go of the old, let it transition out, and allow myself to come to the edge, take a risk. And as I do that, I'm creating new abundance. The Empress is rooted down with the 9 of coins, which is the mini Empress. This is a card of independence, financial flow, meeting your own needs, feeling whole and complete in who you are. Because as you do this, and you are not in this space, you encourage some new connections and new abundance to come your way. Even though she's very independent, it doesn't mean she's necessarily alone. It means that she doesn't need anyone to complete her, because she's complete in who she is. She's fulfilled within who she is. She's meeting all her own needs, financially and emotionally. And this is what's coming out. Look at this row. The healer of the ages with the Empress and the 9 of coins. This healing, creating, abundant, beautiful energy is coming out of what was difficult and challenging. But this is absolutely the best time to do it while we're in Aries season, that you are stepping into this new fork in the road. So feel the fear and do it anyway. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. And that fear only comes up so it can be let go. Not so it can punish you, but so that you can be aware of it and say, I'm ready to heal that now. Because abundance is my divine right. So I'm happy and comfortable to be seen and welcome success into my life in all its forms. And success isn't just about jobs and money. It's about health and energy and happiness and connections. It's about the fulfillment of life. So this fork in the road is right here, right now, Capricorn. So jump on it. Get into your magician energy to create this upgrade, improvement in your world and in your life. Because the old is ready to shift out now, if it hasn't already. All right? Good stuff. Okay, let's have a look at money and career. So we're going to take everything that's already on the table and we're going to add another layer. If you're not working, because many of you that watch me I know are retired, just take the money part, investments, property, whatever. Right? For those of you that you are interested in money and career, then let's see what we have for you. My dreams become reality easily. Fabulous. All right. This is from my deck, From Hoping to Having Wealth and Success. So I want you to think about what that dream is in terms of money and career. What is the dream? you know, to get a job that you enjoy, to get an upgrade so that you're more fulfilled, to get more money so life is easier, to start that business, that side hustle, to move home, whatever it is for you. I want you to focus on that dream and trust that your dreams absolutely can become reality and that they can become that easily. Don't make it hard or complicated or difficult or impossible, because that's what you will create. You'll create it being hard. Let's make it real easy. Okay? All right, let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck to find out some more. Money and career for Capricorn, please. Wow. Okay. Well, we've got the Fool. There's that fork in the road with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. That is incredibly positive. Really positive. Okay, so we said come to the edge is the pre-Fool, all right? So that we're ready to really look at what else is out there. And that might mean for some of you changing direction in your career. It may be time for you to step into a different industry, to work in a different way, to set up a business, to take all the skills and experience you already have and transfer them into something else. For others, it's time to step up to the next level. But the Fool is saying, I am ready to take a leap of faith. I've overcome my fear and the devil. I've overcome my restrictions. I'm happy to be seen. Here's the Queen of Wands. Right now we've got over here, I'm happy and comfortable to be seen. That's very much the Queen of Wands. She is attractive, she is seen, she is noticed as somebody who has great worth, great value, is a great asset. I want that person on my team. I want that person to be my coach, or that person to be part of my organization. I'm happy and comfortable to be seen. I'm ready to take this leap of faith into something new. And there it is, the Ace of Cups. This is going to make me happy. This is going to make me fulfilled. All right? The Cups is beautiful. We don't just want a job for the money. We want to enjoy it as well. We want to like what we do. We want to be happy. And that's the Ace of Cups, a new cup of happiness for you in terms of money and career. So there's something new, but important that you are happy and comfortable to be seen, right? If you can't see you, they won't see you. So I want you to start seeing yourself and see your worth. Treat yourself with respect, yeah? When you do, others will. Page of Pentacles, there's that opportunity wanting to come in. So Capricorn, there is something new here for you in terms of a job or in terms of an investment. Okay, Page of Pentacles is the beginnings of that change, the opportunity opening up for new money, different money. It's something new. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Wands, which is that growth, your ship's coming in, the expansion. I am ready. This is a wonderful time. If you've been trying to get, get that better job, or whatever you've been trying to do, if it hasn't been flowing, and that's perhaps why you're in that orphan energy. I've applied for 100 jobs. I can't even get an interview. Nobody wants me. Let that go now. Let that go, okay? The dream is real. The dream becomes reality easily. The Fool and the Ace. This is something new. Being seen, the opportunities here, and now your ships can come in. All right? Lovely. Okay, let's have a look at loving connections for you. All right, these are mine from Hoping to Having, loving connections. So this is about relationships. It can be romantic or platonic, might be family, might be friends, might be work colleagues, but anything to do with relationships. We're going to take what we've already got on the table and we're adding another layer. Okay. I am open to love in all its forms. Okay. In all its forms. What does that mean? What is that about? Okay. Because we have preconceived ideas about love, don't we? Love looks like this. Love feels like that. And if it doesn't look like that and feel like that, it's not love. Right? But if you ask somebody else how they define love, they would say it's something different. So this is allowing yourself, and allowing is the word here, allowing yourself to be open to love in all its forms. Okay, so we're going to let go of preconceived ideas. Love can show up in multiple ways. They're just showing me a cat coming in for somebody. Okay, and yeah, we love our pets, and we can love things as well. Okay, love a car, we can love a house, and that's all right. Love isn't restricted to just people. Allow yourself to love in all its forms, all right, including you. Okay, let's find out some more. Let's add in, what am I going to use? I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Okay, this is the Gilded Tarot. Okay, tell me more about loving connections for Capricorn, please. All right, we've got the Page of Wands, a new opportunity for passion and energy and vitality. Nice. Okay. If you've been feeling through all of this weird energy through the end of March, you know, that your get up and go has got up and gone, your energy is coming back here. Okay. The passion is coming back here. It has been hard and heavy. 9 of Wands. It's been, you know, perhaps for those of you who are coupled up, you know, your partner's been really challenging lately and you can't even look at each other, you're getting on each other's nerves. It's been hard, it's been tough. Okay, it doesn't mean just because we're not demonstrating romantic, you know, adoration of each other, that there isn't any love there. Be open to love in all its forms. Okay, right. So there's a new opportunity here. So yes, it's been hard. It's been heavy. So what can we do about it? 9 of Cups. Ace of Cups again. Okay, a new beginning. And the Page of Swords. All right. So we've got 2 pages which signify new opportunities, a new beginning. We've got the Ace of Cups, the opportunity for new love. It doesn't have to be with a different person. All right, for those of you single, yes, this looks really, really good for you to step back out there and 9 of Cups, have that wish fulfilled, that dream becoming a reality of that new partner, that life partner, that soulmate. For those of you coupled up, the dream, the wish can be like, you know, I just wish we were close again. I wish we were, you know, getting on better. I wish we understood each other better. Whatever the wish is for you, because it's been hard, that is now opening up. Okay? So for those of you single, that 9 of Wands can be that it's been a long time on your own and it's been hard. You know, especially with that orphan card there, you know, I haven't dated in 10 years, you know, and it's like, right, it's been hard. It's time to step into that new. But we need to take some action on this, all right? The Knights are predominantly the action cards. The Pages are the beginnings of the opportunities opening up. But the Page of Swords is the opportunity to communicate. This can be research. Go online. Have a look at online dating, right? Go online if you're coupled up about, you know, researching a day out together, a date night together, a weekend away, looking into things. This is also communication in terms of sending social media, text messages, emails, really looking at how I can communicate that I'm willing to step into this new beginning. I'm ready to open up to new passion and new excitement, new energy. Because this is the wish, isn't it? The 9 of Cups. In terms of loving connections, most of us would have a similar wish of having close, honest, open, healthy relationships around us, whether that's romantic or platonic, that we want it to work, we want it to feel good. And so here's the feel good, the Ace of Cups. So it looks really good, okay? We know it's been hard, 9 of Wands, battle weary, right? We know it's been isolating and struggle with lack of support. But we are moving forward in this healing energy out of the fear, out of the restrictions, and into abundance in all its forms. So it looks great in terms of money and career. It looks very exciting in terms of loving connections. And your overall energy is this creating new beginning, fork in the road, go and try it, step onto it, see what that next path is for you, because the outcome looks pretty spectacular. All right? All right. Let's finish off with a couple of angel messages for you. This is the Oracle of the Angels. What do you have for Capricorn, please? Final messages for my Capricorns. Thank you. Transformation, believe, and the eternal light of love. So the angels are repeating what is already on the table. My dreams become reality easily. And we've got the dreams here, wish fulfilled, and then we have believe. Believe. What we believe we can achieve. You are in the middle of this transformation from what has been hard and heavy, difficult. We're transforming, we're healing, we're shifting. This transformation, look at these butterflies flying off, the restrictive net around her. This card's been coming up a lot, okay? Letting go of those restrictions. That's the devil energy, you know, feeling trapped, feeling stuck. No, we're flying free now. We're transforming. We've got that death energy underneath. That's transformation as well. So we've got all this double, triple energy. Believe that you can transform any situation through love. Through love. Healing. The eternal light of love. Love heals all. So step into that. And notice with this card as well that he's holding that sword aloft, okay, above his head, and it's pointing right up to the throat chakra and shining out through the third eye. What does this mean? It means speak your truth, stand in your power, allow yourself to communicate openly from a place in the heart, from a place of I am. They're just talking to me now. As you step into I am love, I am light, I am divine, I am all that I am. I shine that light through me and out, connecting through my intuition, my third eye, into the universe to say, this is me, this is what I am creating. I am powerful and I am eternally love. All right. So Capricorn, that's what I have for you for the next few weeks till I'm back again. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to my people who have subscribed and to my paid members. Thank you for dropping a like and a comment. All of these things support this channel, which helps me to do this free work. So thank you. Each one of you makes a difference, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you. I'll be back on the weekend with a collective reading. Do check them out, and I will see you next time. Take care, Capricorn. Bye-bye.